this fellow at the time of IIT JEE preparation. He was known to hop coachings, this one to that one to that one to that one. The moment he would come to know there is this hot new chick in that coaching, he would go and join. Came the month of May, the results were declared. The fellow was weeping all by himself in a room. Desire in itself is alright, but desire pretending to be something else is truly vicious. Especially as youngsters, go ahead. There must be burning love in the heart. Why must you not want? You must want, and you must want badly and madly. There was this fellow at the time of IIT JEE preparation. He was known to hop coachings, this one to that one to that one to that one. And he was known to be a decent performer academically. And when asked, well, you stayed here for just 1 month and now you have joined another coaching, sometimes you'd even change cities within NCR. Now you're traveling all the way to Delhi or to Gurgaon, what's it? He would say, no, because, I've just discovered that teacher is far better. And he's coming up with novel techniques and tricks to crack difficult questions. And one would say such commitment. He is really devoted. Really devoted. It turned out after a few months, because such things can't be hidden for long, he was actually chasing girls. Within the circuit, the moment he would come to know there is this hot new chick in that coaching, he would go and join. That's the age of the hormonal surge. You were 17, 18 something. Came the month of May, the results were declared. The fellow was weeping all by himself in a room. The trouble was not just that he wasn't selected. The trouble was that there was no chick by his side. Targeted 2 things and got none of them. That's what. Far better would have been to drop all preparation for the JEE and simply pursue the primary desire. Because he was anyway never sincere or committed towards academics. He had talent, but then talent comes cheap. The primary desire was to chase girls. So you should have dropped all pretense and just chased girls full time. That would have helped you get rid of girls. Because there is nothing there. 50% of human population. How can it be something special or rare? There is nothing there. But he kept pretending. He kept pretending. This pretense brought him down. Are you getting it? I'm not praising desire here. I'm just using desire to show you how dastardly this thing called hypocrisy is. Desire in itself is all right, but desire pretending to be something else is truly vicious. Desire exposed and accepted as desire is not that much of a problem. You remember Saral Kam from Gita? Desire exposed and gently accepted as desire alone is all right. But when desire pretends to be something else, then you have a real problem. Now you will be targeting desire as well as something else, and you'll miss both. You will miss both. Let the ego have just one target at one point. It's wonderful if the ego can aim directly at the sky. Let the ego shoot straight at the sky, which is liberation. Wonderful. Incomparable. Nothing like it. But in case the ego chooses to remain on the ground, to move here, to crawl here, to engage with the soil, that too might be all right. Because facts are the door to truth. Soil, if neatly engaged, would lead to the sky. If you are honestly engaging with the entire process of desire, the whole process will show up, be exposed, and get unraveled. You will know what the whole thing is about. You will acknowledge what is actually happening within. You will say, yes, there is desire, and when there is desire, this happens, this happens, this happens, and that's how I'm learning. And that's how I'm learning. The earth will become the gateway to the sky. But none of that happens when you are rolling in the mud while claiming to be attempting a takeoff. That's your alibi. Rolling in the mud and shouting, sky, sky, I'm taking off, I'm taking off. Just about to take off. This is my way, my method, my technique for takeoff. Let me do a little more of this and I'll fly. Now nothing is possible because you are attempting two things at once. The fundamental desire is to wallow in the mud. Right? But there is also some part of you that wants to offer some lip service to the sky. There is some, at least superficial, respect for the sky. So you don't want to own the guilt of abandoning the sky. So even if you are just playing with the mud, you are still labeling it as something to do with the sky. Now you will miss both because you will not be able to engage with the mud. You will give the mud holy names. For example, sky mud. Sacred soil. You will dig a hole in the ground and say, this is heaven hole. This hole leads to the heavens. As a result, there would be no honesty in the relationship you have with the soil. There would always be a certain guilt, a certain pretense, a certain moral angst, especially as youngsters. Go ahead. There must be burning love in the heart. Why must you not want? You must want, and you must want badly and madly. The kind of mad fire that consumes you totally from inside. That's what you must have. But fire must not be just smoke. It must be a lot of light. You get this? Fire must mean a lot of light. You must know what is worth wanting and then give yourself fully to it. Forget about suppressing desire. Real desire is the very zenith of life. Real desire is what makes life bloom and blossom and worth living. Pity the ones who don't have anything to live for. There must always be that beautiful moon or that little twinkling pole star in your life, which, even if unattainable, gives something to live for. Who can hold the moon in his arms? But yet there must be a moon in your life. Don't travelers keep looking at the pole star, not because they want to reach the pole star, but because the pole star will tell them how to walk. The pole star will tell them where to reach. You won't reach the pole star. Nobody does. Yet do have that pole star in your life. Do you get this? You're not to grow dead. You're not to say, I don't want anything. Just download the Acharya Prashant app, and there you go to the community section, and you have live testimonials streaming in at the rate of 1 every 5 minutes. I'm seeing lives change in thousands, if not millions, every day in front of my own eyes. We are doing it. Right. We have actually done it.
Join the community of more than 2 lakh participants on the Acharya Prashant app. Your first month is completely free. You'll get full access to Gita Mission. On the app, you will get regular live sessions, daily exclusive conversations with Acharya Prashant, access to the vibrant Gita community, wisdom exams, curated news, audiobooks, quotes, and much more. Search Acharya Prashant on Google Play Store or Apple App Store and download now.